My guys are about to pull in with a load of some dead out boxes. They're from about 1,000 colonies that we went through. In another location, we had some dead outs they needed to go pick up, so they picked them up. And they're about to pull in and fire up the lift and unload them. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We're going to talk about some exciting things today. So since our bees are in California pollinating almonds, we've kind of shifted our focus over the course of the past week. And that is because we have to plan and make sure everything is nailed down for our honey sales for Christmas. Now we're doing a few special things for Christmas. We have a few concepts that we've pitched to our partners that sell our honey. But let me show you what we did last year and kind of talk about the reason that we do it and the inspiration behind it. So last year we did this real Texas honey flight, and I'll show you the outside here. The real Texas flight by More Honey. Now it's a simple box. There's no cutout or anything. We got a cool little design on the inside. It came with a card talking about the Texas honey industry. Little photo of us working these there. And it included some Texas honey varieties. We're missing a cotton honey because I stole it to take photos. But it included our wildflower. You can see X marks the spot it was produced. Wahia. Again, X marks the spot it was produced. Vetch, produced in North Texas. And our hot honey, of course. Got to feature that. So these have sold really well. They've been a hot item. And we wanted to scale this year. We had opportunities to submit a few different concepts just like this to some of our partners. So in the past, some of these boxes we've developed as late as mid-October and rolled them out for the Christmas season. That's very last minute, and we can't do that when we're talking to our partners, retail partners. That's just not something we can do. In fact, their deadline is today. When you're seeing this video, we had to submit our concepts for this year. And we have to know everything about what we're gonna do. We have to have a product photo. We have to know the price, the size, the weight, how many to a pallet, how many to a case, all of the things. And we wanted to kind of expand on what we've done. We've done this box for the past 2 years, I believe. And we did one with 6 bottles the year before. And we've done one with, when we used to make our peanut butter, we did a peanut butter, cinnamon honey, and regular honey in a jar. Now that was a big volume, so that was an expensive box. And then before that, we did some Muth jars. And so we've kind of changed it up. We've gone to plastic so that we can ship them easily. It's just kind of evolved as the years have gone on. The idea was pretty original for us, and since then there's been other people who have come out with boxes. Not saying they copied us, but we really approached it from, like, we want to make, Texas honey is special. And in fact, all honey made in America for real is special, and we wanted to make We wanted to make a product that represented how special that is and offer it to people. And so that's how the gift boxes were born. We went from purchasing a box online at a predetermined size and making it work, to purchasing a custom box, and to now we have a company that we work with to design the box. And for this year, we're designing boxes that have little windows cut out in the front of them so you can see the interior products, and the design on the interior can shine through. You can see what you're buying, and so it can stand up on a shelf. And this has just been kind of pretty much an online exclusive item for the past 4 years. We have sold it in a few select retailers, but you can't really see what it is without opening it. And so the retailers would have to have a display item. And so we knew we needed to change it and improve it and offer something better. So we're now this year developing 3 different boxes. We don't know yet if our retailers will approve them or not, but we submitted them. And regardless, we're going to sell at least one of them this holiday season, if not all 3. So selling your honey is really a whole different business, and we constantly are having to go back and forth from beekeeping to honey sales. Now, to succeed in beekeeping, it really is the best way to do that. Selling your own honey, marketing your own honey, doing your own things like this it cuts out another middleman, and you are not at the mercy of the wholesale market as much as you would be if you were just selling by the barrel. So we sit on our inventory all year. We sell everything we produce. In fact, we're just trying to produce more and more every year. This is how we take the next step to market our product above competitors who are importing and blending imported honey in with American honey, or even just bottling imported honey and labeling it American. Because as we've talked about on this channel before, there's no regulation on honey labeling when it comes to anything besides the country of origin is required. However, I have seen situations where it has not been enforced. That's our flight from last year, improving on it for this year. We're very excited for the concepts we're coming up with this year, but it has consumed an entire week of my time. Now, I have spent time thinking through our spring plans. You guys have seen our new boxes. We have new frames buried in the warehouse. We have comb in containers. So I have been simultaneously thinking about bee work all week, but been putting a lot of time and work into honey sales. It is a whole other side of our business. It's a whole different animal of the business, and we treat it as such, but you really have to compartmentalize your time, and it's very hard to not neglect one or the other. Now, beekeeping can't be neglected, but we're in kind of a lull, and the deadline just happened to work out where this was the time that we needed to sit down, figure all this out, and get it submitted. So we do have a few more of last year's flights available online, a very, very small amount. So if you want to grab one of those, hop on morehoney.com, and you can see, I'll link in the description below as well. And as soon as we nail down these new holiday boxes, I will have them available for pre-order this fall. So I'll obviously let you guys know when we do that. But just to let you in on a little bit of how beekeeping works here in 2025, is really, if you want to succeed, you have to be selling your own product in a bottle. There are other ways to do it, but for us, it was a game changer for us, and we're still growing in it. We're still learning. We really just want to bring a quality product to the state of Texas, and we want to bring a quality product to America. And we have some really exciting things beyond the gift boxes. We have very exciting things in the works that have been years in the works. I'm very passionate about Texas honey, as is my father. I'm also very passionate about American honey, and I think American honey should be quality American honey. You should have a $12 bottle of Texas honey or specialty honey. You should have a $10 bottle of American honey, and you should have a $5 bottle of imported honey, and call it what it is, because we do consume it. And I think outlawing imported honey, while everyone would love to see that, it's just never going to happen. But call it what it is. If people want to buy cheap, then buy the cheap stuff. That's my personal opinion, but I will say I love American honey. I believe in American honey, and we've got some really, really good beekeepers here in the United States that want to see their products sold as what it is and not be cooked or adulterated. So we've got some really exciting things in the works. I'll leave it at that and let you speculate. So the majority of our sales are done by us directly to our grocery stores or online wholesale accounts and whatnot. So we have our van, and I haven't even shown you guys this in a while. Since it was white, we actually wrapped it. Check it out. Got local honey from local beekeepers. So this runs regionally. We bought it from another beekeeper and fixed it up and wrapped it, made it look nice. The gold matches our bee trucks. And so that's how we deliver a large portion of our honey. So that helps us keep the middleman out, keep our costs low, and be able to provide good margins for stores. And we sell the junk out of some honey. I will say we move a lot of product with this van. And then another way that we sell our honey is by the pallet. So here we have a pallet of hot honey. So we'll have people reach out to us and they either want to buy a pallet-sized order, or we have distributors that regularly purchase pallet-sized orders and we ship them or pick them up. And they're getting distributor pricing so that they can sell to other retailers at wholesale, or so they can sell at retail to markets or stuff like that. Now, if you're a beekeeper watching this and you want to start marketing and selling your honey, if you're anything like I was so focused on online. You know, online, you always see stories of success online. And I really wanted to build our online platform. Now, I will say e-commerce is a slow cook. It's a barbecue, if you will. You put all this work in, you invest all this money, and it really is a slow burn. It takes a good while for people to gain trust with you, for you to gain trust of your customers, for you to gain traction SEO, for you to learn how to market your product, learn how to do targeted ads, learn how to run social media. It's a long game, as is grocery sales. Really, really difficult to get your foot in the door. You have to be relationally connected with these people to be able to get into it. It really just depends on the volume you're trying to move. For us, markets are just not possible for us. One, I want to be home on the weekends. My whole family wants to be home on the weekends as much as possible. Markets just don't succeed as much with an employee as they do with the face of the company. And so markets really weren't an option for us. Online has been a slow burn. Our online sales have in the past year tripled, which is pretty incredible. And I'm kind of rambling at this point, but that's how we have sold our honey. That's how we've brought it to market, how we've chosen to brand it, and how we have scaled our business. Few different avenues. It's important to not put all your eggs in one basket. It's important to not rely on just a warehouse and one distributor. It's important to diversify and have multiple large customer accounts. So yeah, that's what we're doing over here. I'll show you a little sneak peek of one of the Christmas boxes. That's definitely happening. But other than that, you're not gonna get any more previews. So hopefully you've seen our hot honey. Hopefully you've seen our barbecue. We have something coming that has hot honey in it that will go in a set that has 3 of these bottles. These are 2 of the 3 that are gonna go in here. I'll give you a hint, it's yellow. Hope you enjoyed this one. Let me know what you think. If you have questions, drop them in the comments below. We'll see you in the next video.